everybody, it's your girl Deja Renee back again with another video for you. Your girl was looking a little ashy, but hey y'all. Okay, so today I actually wanted to talk to you guys, just give you guys a little life update where I've been mentally and what I've learned from this current stage in my life, so I can share it with you guys, and maybe you guys can learn a thing or two from my experience. Yes, I will be doing my makeup in this video, but I mainly just wanted to talk about setbacks in life and what I did to overcome being in a funk, and just overall improving my mental health throughout this stage of adulthood. I'm pretty sure a majority of my viewers right now are in their 20-somethings, just like myself. Kind of approaching my mid-20s, still in the early 20s, but still going through life's obstacles. As you know, I feel like everybody can agree when I say that life is always something. Like, adulting is really always something. Like, if it's not one thing, it's another. And if it's not right now, it's gonna come up. Like, it's always something that happens. I don't know why it's like that, but I think that's just a way of becoming an adult, learning how to overcome life's obstacles and moving forward and learning from your past mistakes. So for the past 2 months, I have just been in this mental state of confusion, and I don't want to say doubt, but just nervousness. Like, I feel like as us 20-somethings, like, we just want to set ourselves up for success in the future, and we're constantly worrying about the future and always playing it safe, just trying to make the best decisions for ourselves, so that way in our 30s we could live our best lives, live in our rich auntie lives, so on and so forth. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, so for the past 2 months, 2 months ago rather, I actually took a really big risk. I completely stepped outside of my comfort zone, and I did something that the average 20-something-year-old would not do with any follow-up plan. If you could put two and two together, I'm really not even going to go too much into detail about that. But anyway, so I took this risk so I can be forced to move into a next stage in my life. And with that next stage in my life came a lot of rejection, a lot of uncomfortable feelings, a lot of just being lost. I don't know how to explain it. Like, just loss of direction. And, in that stage of my life, I could have easily fallen into a depressive episode, but I really chose not to, because at the end of the day, you really have to trust in the process and understand that God has a plan for you, and all of this is written. Your whole life is already written for you. You're just kind of trying to figure out which path to go to get to the next stage. And that's kind of where I was at for a few weeks. I was trying different paths, and then I was like, okay, I'm getting lost. I am not where I'm supposed to be. I can feel it, I can see it, so I'm just not going to force this, and I'm just going to revert back to what path I think I should be on. So I did that, and honestly, I felt more confident. I started seeing results. I was like, okay, this is where I should be. But it took me a while to get there. It took me a while to accept that. And now it's just like, okay, this is just a part of life. Like, everybody has a story, right? Everybody has a story. You have a story, I have a story, everybody has a story. It's like, whose story have you heard of that was perfect all the way around? Like, perfect. Nobody's story was perfect. So why was I gonna sit here and beat myself up because this little part of my story threw me off track a little bit? You know what I mean? It's unnecessary, because it's necessary for you to fall off track sometimes. Rejection is just redirection. It's not like a closed door is not a locked door. You know what I mean? So accepting that really helped me get through this point in my life as of lately. Like, sometimes I believe that, not sometimes, I actually am a firm believer that you cannot appreciate your highs to your fullest extent until you've experienced your lows. And that's so true, because in this stage of my life, once I'm where I want to be, or once I get to my next step, I'm going to be so grateful, like even more grateful, even on the days that I don't want to do it, or whatever the case may be, I'm still going to wake up extremely grateful because I know where I was at, and I know that the person who I was a couple days ago or a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago would be so happy and so proud to know that I am in the position that I am today. So that just gives you motivation, and that just allows you to keep going. And that's what we all strive for, just a reason to keep going, because it can get devastating, it can get repetitive, and sometimes that temporary feeling can ruin something so major you don't even know. Like, honestly, those temporary feelings can really just ruin everything. So sometimes you just have to let it pass by and just give yourself that extra motivational speech, or that extra, just like, reward yourself. We work hard. Like, we've been on this earth for 20 something years, and granted, listen, there's people 30, 40, 50, 60. This ain't about y'all. This is about the 20 somethings, okay? This is the beginning of the rodeo. So please, okay, like, not too much. Everybody always talking about, oh my gosh, your 20s are your best years in life, enjoy it, but it's really not. Like, your 20s are preparing you for your best years of your life. I think that your 30s are truly your best years of your life, because you're actually established in your life. You're now working in your desired field. You're now either moved out or in the process of moving out. You have your family, if you started your family, or whatever the case may be. Wherever you are in life, whatever it is, you're established. Like, you're not lost. You don't have these feelings of overwhelmingness, or, well, I feel like you are always overwhelmed in all stages of life because of different things. But nonetheless, you're not lost. You're not doubtful, as strong as you are in your 20s. So yeah, I feel like we just have to be nice to ourselves and just understand that these years are the years for the fuck ups. These years are the years for the knocking ourselves down and picking ourselves right back up. Like, these are the prime years for that, because after that, it's like unacceptable. Like, after that, the adults really clown you. They're like, what are you doing? Like, you're like 30 or 40, like, get your life together. But when you're 20, you're like, okay, you're 20, you're a baby. You as a 20-something year old, you ever tell somebody like you're 20-something, they're like, oh, you're a baby. And I'm like, I'm going through it right now. Like, are you kidding me? Like, I do not want to hear that right now. Please, okay? But as much as I don't want to hear it, it's true. We are babies. We're the babies of adulthood. Like, all those other years prior to 20-somethings, yeah, they were cool, but like, once you finish school and we're about to finish school, then it's just like, shit starts to hit the fan, and shit really starts to get real, and it's just like, wow, you just kind of just get thrown in the world of adulthood, and it's like, okay, good luck, you know what I mean? So, but after watching or hearing all of people's 20-something advice, they always say to just enjoy whatever stage you are in. Like, slow down and enjoy life. Smell the flowers and take it in, because sooner or later you will hit 30, and then after that you will hit 40, and then after, like, you get what I mean? So, like, really just like slow down, smell the flowers, and enjoy life. And that is definitely something that I took to heart within this stage of my life. I was like, you know what, I may not be where I want to be right now, but one thing about me, I'm gonna go out, because I still deserve fun things. I still deserve good things. Even if I'm not where I want to be, I still deserve to have fun. I still deserve to be happy, to smile, to be around the people I love. I still deserve those things, because once you're 30 or you're 40 and you're finally where you want to be, and then you finally start to have fun, you're like, damn, I'm already 30, 40. Like, I'm about to be middle-aged, and I'm just now starting to live life. Like, you don't want that. Do what you want to do. Be who you want to be. I always tell y'all this. Do what makes you happy, regardless, because life is gonna go by regardless. So what, you're just gonna sit in your bed or sit in your room and be depressed and be sad because this little part in your life right now isn't going the way you want it? Like, think about it. When have you never gotten through any of your life's obstacles? in your 20 something years of life? When have you ever not gone through a bad day, a bad week, a bad month, a bad year? When have you never did that? God does not put you through anything that you can't handle. So, unfortunately, for some of you strong shoulders out there, you got to go through those tougher battles. But you know what? It's okay, because at the end of the day, it builds character. It makes you who you are. And you should be nothing but proud of that, because it's like, oh, so you think I'm one of those? Oh, so you think I'm strong like that? Oh, okay, bet. You can cry a little bit, but you got to get up and show God, like, all right, like, if you want me to be one of your toughest shoulders, I got you, gang. Like, I got you. Watch this. You feel me? And you overcome it. And then you look back and you're like, wow, I'm really a strong ass motherfucker. Like, I really be going through bad shit and I'm real strong. Like, period. And a lot of people love to call me optimistic, and I am optimistic. I hate the people who go through a bad time in their life and they don't want to be told that things are going to be okay. Like, okay, Debbie Downer, if you want to stay in your misery, stay in your misery. Because at the end of the day, it will pass. So what? You just want me to tell you that it's not going to pass and you're going to stay like this forever? Okay, if that's what you want. But for me, no. I'm going to tell myself every day that it's going to get better, because every day it is going to get better, and it will get better, and it did get better. Okay, so therefore, yeah, whenever I'm going through anything bad in life, or whenever anyone around me is going through anything bad in life, I'm gonna tell you that it's gonna be okay, because it's going to be okay. Like, it was never that serious, it was never that deep. Sometimes it is, but nonetheless, you will get over it, it will pass, and you will persevere, period. But child, yeah, I know that was kind of all over the place, but I just really wanted to sit down and talk to my 20-something-year-olds, because I feel like, I don't know, we're all in different areas in our lives. We feel different about life. Like, all of us feel different about the stage in life that we're in right now. Some of us are happy, some of us are not, some of us are neutral. But I feel like everybody can relate to at least one thing I said in this video. So if you can relate, you should definitely comment or like, or whatever you want to do, because I don't know, I feel like I definitely connected to a lot of 20-something-year-olds. Even as a 23-year-old, I've already been through so many like life obstacles, so you can already tell that I got a lot coming my way as a 23-year-old. Like, wow, okay. Nonetheless, though, it's okay to feel negative feelings. It's okay to feel everything that you're feeling in life. I'm not saying to completely ignore it. I'm just saying try not to dig yourself in a hole you can't get out of. You know what I mean? Like, keep it real surface level, because you'll be okay. We'll all be okay. We were all put on this earth for a reason, and we will be just fine, period. But yeah, child, so I did my makeup or whatever. She real cute. I was feeling so sick. I was supposed to talk in this video, actually, but I was feeling so sick, so I ended up doing a voiceover. Nonetheless, this is the final look. Period, queen, period. What a crazy night, wow. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to your girl, period. Bye.